Time slips away faster than you realize, and yet most people drift through life waiting for the right moment. That never comes. What if you could master yourself, strip away the distractions, and live fully in the present, fearless, authentic, and unstoppable? Imagine embracing change, turning every fear into action, and leaving a legacy that outlives you. Each second holds power. Every choice shapes your destiny, and every act can ignite your potential. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. This is your life, your moment, your responsibility. Will you let it slip, or will you live it completely without regret? Time is the one thing that slips through our fingers faster than water, and no matter how much we try to hold on to it, it will never stop. It will never wait. Every second that passes is gone forever. You cannot earn it back. You cannot reclaim it. That is why wasting even a moment is a tragedy. Most people go through life thinking there will always be tomorrow, thinking that the time to act, to love, to create, to move will come later. But the truth is, tomorrow is not promised, and yesterday is already gone. The only reality you truly have is this moment, right now, and if you do not seize it, it is lost. Do not let distractions, excuses, or fear steal your life. Every hesitation is a loss. Every delay is a quiet death of opportunity. When you sit and wait for the perfect moment, you give your power away. There is no perfect moment. There is only now. If you wait for certainty, for comfort, for the world to bend to your desire, you will spend your life in the shadows of your own potential. You must move. You must act. You must live fully in the present. Time does not care about your plans or your dreams. It will not pause while you are readying yourself. It flows relentlessly, and those who are aware of its value move with precision, intensity, and purpose. Living fully is not about filling every hour with noise or activity. It is about honoring the preciousness of each second, about giving your life meaning with the choices you make and the action you take. Every moment wasted is a moment you will never recover. Every opportunity ignored is a doorway closed forever. Look around and see those who live with awareness. They do not postpone life. They understand that to exist is not enough. To exist without presence, without action, without awareness of the fleeting nature of time, is to squander the most valuable resource you will ever have. So, watch your moments as if they are gold, because they are. Make your decisions, take your actions, and confront your fears with urgency. Be relentless in pursuit of what matters. Do not linger in comfort. Do not wait for validation. Do not let the ticking of the clock pass you by while you stand still. Live fully, move intentionally, and understand that each second is both a gift and a responsibility. There is no tomorrow without the choices you make today. Life begins with understanding yourself. Before you can truly live fully, you must know who you are. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your fears, your desires. Many people spend their lives chasing what others tell them is important, trying to fit into molds that were never meant for them. But to live fully, you cannot follow blindly. You must look inward, confront yourself honestly, and master your own mind and body. Self-mastery is not a destination. It is a constant practice. It is discipline, focus, and awareness. Your mind is like water. If it is turbulent, it cannot reflect clearly, it cannot move efficiently, and it cannot adapt to the flow of life. Calm your mind, focus your thoughts, and train yourself to act with precision. The body is the vessel of your spirit. Treat it with respect, push it to its limits, but also listen to its signals. Only when your mind and body are aligned can you respond to life without hesitation, without doubt, without fear. Many are distracted by external achievements, by the accumulation of things, by recognition. But these are fleeting. True power, true freedom comes from mastery over oneself. When you understand your own mind, your own heart, your own energy, you become unstoppable. You no longer allow circumstances or other people to dictate your state of being. You act from clarity, not reaction. Mastery of self also means understanding your emotions. Do not suppress them. Do not allow them to control you. Observe them, learn from them, and use them as fuel for growth. Fear, anger, desire, these are natural, but they must not dominate your choices. Control comes not from denial, but from understanding and alignment. When you commit to mastering yourself, every action becomes intentional. Every moment is used with purpose. You no longer drift through life like a leaf in the wind. You move with awareness, with power, with presence. Others may be swayed by circumstances or opinion, but you are anchored within yourself, free to live fully because you are no longer a prisoner of uncertainty or doubt. Do not underestimate the importance of self-mastery. It is the foundation of a life fully lived. Without it, you will be tossed by every wave, every distraction, every fleeting desire. With it, you can navigate life with precision, strength, and clarity. Control yourself, master your mind and body, and you will find the freedom to live completely, without regret, without hesitation. To live fully, you must strip away the unnecessary. Life is cluttered with distractions, obligations, and noise that pull you away from what truly matters. Most people spend their energy chasing things that add no real value to their existence. Approval, possessions, status. And in doing so, they lose themselves. Simplicity is not deprivation, it is liberation. By removing what is unnecessary, you create space for what is essential. Clarity, purpose, and freedom. Simplicity begins with awareness. Observe your life honestly. What consumes your time but offers nothing in return? What commitments drain you without nourishing your spirit? What thoughts occupy your mind yet lead you nowhere? These are the chains that hold you back. Break them. Let go of excess, and you will discover the power that comes from living with focus and intention. When your life is simplified, every action gains significance. You move with purpose because nothing distracts you from your path. Your choices become clear, your energy concentrated. The noise of the world fades, and what remains is the essence of life itself. The chance to act, to create, to connect, to be fully present in every moment. Simplicity also brings freedom. Freedom from worry, from clutter, from comparison. It is not about doing less for its own sake, but about doing what truly matters with full commitment. When you embrace simplicity, you no longer scatter your attention across endless trivialities. Your mind sharpens, your spirit strengthens, and your presence in life deepens. Do not mistake complexity for richness. A life filled with endless distractions is a life half lived. True richness comes from understanding what is essential and devoting yourself entirely to it. Focus on what aligns with your values, your passions, and your purpose. The rest, superfluous, distracting, shallow, must be released without hesitation. The power of simplicity is not in removing things for comfort, but in creating space for growth, action, and presence. Each moment becomes more vivid, more potent, more alive. Life itself becomes an art, and you are the artist, choosing with deliberate care what deserves your attention and energy. Simplicity is the path to clarity. Clarity allows for action. Action allows for life to be fully realized. Let go of what is unnecessary, embrace what is essential, and watch your life transform into something sharp, clear, and unmistakably yours. Life exists only in this moment. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, and yet so many people drift through life trapped in regrets or anxieties, failing to see the preciousness of the present. To live fully, you must immerse yourself in the now, not as a passive observer, but as an active participant. Every breath, every heartbeat, every step is an opportunity to engage completely with life. Do not let it slip by while your mind wanders elsewhere. Being present requires awareness. It is the ability to focus entirely on what you are doing, on who you are with, on the experience unfolding before you. When you eat, truly taste. When you speak, truly listen. When you move, truly feel each motion. Life is in the details, in the subtle rhythms that often go unnoticed. Only by being fully present can you grasp its richness and depth. Many avoid presence because it demands courage. It forces you to confront reality without distraction, without excuses. Pain, discomfort, uncertainty, they are all part of the present. To embrace the moment is to embrace life in its entirety, not just the parts that are convenient or pleasant. Avoiding the present is like refusing to swim in the river because the water is cold. The river flows anyway, with or without your consent, and if you do not join it, you are left behind. Presence is also the key to mastery. When your mind wanders, your actions falter. When your focus is scattered, your energy dissipates. But when you are fully in the moment, your awareness sharpens, your senses heighten, your power multiplies. You respond to life rather than react out of habit. You act with clarity, intention, and precision. To live fully, you must practice presence relentlessly. Remove distractions, silence the noise, and turn your attention to the life in front of you. Notice the world, notice yourself, and notice the fleeting seconds as they pass. Each moment is a gift, and ignoring it is the greatest waste imaginable. Do not wait for life to slow down or for circumstances to align. Life is happening now, and only by immersing yourself in the present can you truly claim it. Be here, be aware, and be alive in every heartbeat. Change is the only constant in life, yet most people resist it, as if standing still could somehow stop the river from flowing. To live fully, you must embrace change, not fear it. Every challenge, every obstacle, every unexpected turn is an opportunity for growth. Life is not meant to be static. It is meant to be lived in motion, like water flowing over rocks, adapting, shaping, and strengthening with every move. Resistance only brings stagnation. Acceptance and adaptation bring freedom. When change arrives, do not shrink from it. Face it with courage. Understand that fear is natural, but it is not a signal to retreat. It is a signal to rise. Every transformation begins with discomfort, every evolution with uncertainty. Those who cling to familiarity are trapped in illusions of safety, while life moves forward without pause. To live fully, you must step into the unknown, confident in your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. Change also reveals your strength. It strips away illusions, exposes your limits, and challenges you to grow beyond them. Each shift in circumstances is a mirror, reflecting what you are capable of if you act with awareness and determination. Do not be afraid of what you cannot control. Instead, focus on what you can. Your response, your attitude, your actions. In mastering your response to change, you master yourself. Life's flow demands flexibility, not rigidity. Just as a tree bends in the wind rather than breaking, you too must learn to bend with life's currents. Adaptation is not weakness. It is intelligence, resilience, and power. Those who resist change waste energy fighting what is inevitable. Those who embrace it channel energy into growth, creativity, and fully living in the moment. Remember, every ending is also a beginning. Every loss carries a lesson. Every challenge is an opportunity to refine your character, sharpen your focus, and strengthen your spirit. To live fully, do not fear the shifts. Welcome. Learn from them, and let them guide you toward a stronger, more vibrant existence. Change is life's way of pushing you forward. Do not resist, do not delay, flow with it, and you will discover the fullness of your potential. Ideas without action are like seeds thrown on barren soil. They hold potential, but nothing grows. To live fully, you must act. Thinking, planning, imagining. They are important, but they are not enough. Life rewards movement, not hesitation. Every dream, every vision, every desire must be translated into deliberate, consistent action, or it remains nothing more than a shadow of what could have been. Most people wait for permission, for clarity, for the perfect moment. But the perfect moment does not exist. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates clarity. You learn by doing, not by endlessly contemplating. Each step forward teaches you, molds you, and opens doors that were invisible while you stood still. The world does not yield to thought alone, it yields to effort, persistence, and courage. Action is also the antidote to fear. Fear thrives in indecision. It whispers doubts, magnifies obstacles, and paralyzes the mind. But when you act, fear loses its power. It becomes a guide, not a jailer. Movement breaks the chains of hesitation. You cannot master life while waiting. You can only master life while doing. Every small action matters. It is not the size of the step, but the decision to move that counts. One bold move can change the course of a day, a month, a lifetime. Committing fully, even imperfectly, is infinitely more powerful than waiting for perfection. Action compounds, hesitation stagnates. To live fully, you must choose doing over dreaming, moving over waiting, creating over contemplating. Action also gives meaning to existence. Thoughts and ideas are abstract, they float and fade, but actions leave footprints. They create results, impact, and transformation. To live fully is to leave a trace, to take tangible steps that shape your life and the lives of those around you. Do not underestimate the power of a single choice, a single act. Take that step, speak that word, move toward that goal. The present moment demands your engagement, and only through action can you claim it. Move, act, live. Every second you hesitate is a second you will never recover. To live fully, you must live authentically. Too many people spend their lives wearing masks, performing roles, and seeking approval from others. They bend to expectations, follow paths not their own, and silence their true voice. But a life lived in imitation is a life half lived. To embrace fullness, you must honor your own truth, your own values, your own desires. Speak, move, and act in alignment with who you truly are, not who others expect you to be. Authenticity begins with self-awareness. Know yourself deeply, your passions, your strengths, your fears. Understand what ignites your spirit and what dims it. When you live authentically, your choices are deliberate, not dictated by habit or external pressures. You no longer chase what society says is important. You pursue what resonates with your own heart. Every action, every word, every decision becomes a reflection of your inner truth. Fear of judgment is the greatest barrier to authenticity. People fear rejection, criticism, or failure, so they hide their true selves. But authenticity requires courage. It demands that you stand openly, unapologetically, and without pretense. To live fully is to accept that not everyone will approve, and that is not your concern. What matters is alignment. Your life must reflect your values and purpose, not the expectations of others. Living authentically also deepens your connections. When you show your true self, you invite others to do the same. Relationships built on honesty, transparency, and mutual respect are richer, more meaningful, and more rewarding. To live fully is not to conform. It is to create bonds grounded in truth and presence. Authenticity empowers action. When your motives are clear, when your purpose is genuine, your energy flows without resistance. You no longer waste time pretending, strategizing for appearances, or seeking validation. Every moment becomes an opportunity to express your essence, to move boldly toward what matters, and to leave a mark that is unmistakably yours. Do not fear being different, being real, being true. A life lived in imitation is wasted. A life lived in truth is alive, vibrant, and unstoppable. Be yourself, fully and fearlessly, and you will live without regret. To live fully is to leave a legacy that outlasts your presence. Life is not measured merely by the years you breathe, but by the impact you create, the lives you touch, and the wisdom you share. Many people exist quietly, fading without leaving a mark. But those who live fully understand that their actions ripple far beyond themselves. Every choice, every word, every gesture is an opportunity to contribute, to inspire, to ignite change in the world around them. A lasting impact begins with intention. Do not act aimlessly or allow life to pass without purpose. Consider how your actions affect others, how your presence shapes your environment, how your example can inspire courage, compassion, and growth. True fulfillment comes from giving, from sharing what you have learned, from lifting others as you rise. A life fully lived is not self-contained. It reaches outward, touching hearts and minds in ways that endure long after you're gone. Do not wait for recognition or reward. The value of your impact is not in applause, but in resonance. Small acts of kindness, moments of teaching, the courage to speak truth, the willingness to stand strong, all of these create ripples that multiply through time. Every positive influence you leave behind is a testament to a life embraced fully, a life lived with awareness and intention. Living with impact also requires courage. It demands that you step into challenges, confront injustice, and act according to your principles, even when it is difficult. To leave a mark, you must be willing to risk comfort, security, and approval. The world is shaped not by the passive, but by those who act decisively, authentically, and with purpose. Ultimately, leaving a lasting impact is the highest expression of a life fully lived. It transforms your existence from a fleeting moment into a continuing force. Your presence, your lessons, your energy, and your courage become part of something greater, something enduring. Live with intention, act with purpose, and leave behind a legacy that speaks louder than words ever could.